ever since I was a little girl, I hung out with so many boys. When I was little, little boys would be knocking on my door so I could come out and play. I had always been surrounded by, and a lot of women say, "Oh, I only mess with men. Like I only have men best friends," but it was very much true. I ended up liking to befriend men because it made me feel safe, and it made me feel like if they were like, I feel like it made me feel confident when I had them as my friend, because then I know they wouldn't talk about me, or they wouldn't make me feel ugly. I hung with guys that made me feel valued. And so I think when it came to dating, most especially like middle school, I think the guys, they snook and flirted with me. I remember there was this, if you had any experience with it, they would make a list of like the popular girls, and they would put them in order, like who's the cutest. And I was always at the end. And then I remember one of my guy friends who was popular at the time, he said, "Listen, you're really the pretty one. But they just have a body." And it was something that stuck with me for a long time, of course, because that made me feel like that was what beauty was, even though he was very sweet and kind and made me feel pretty, but it was still a kind of an underlying idea that I would never be pretty enough. I would never fit the standard. So I think younger, I had to find my way. Like I said, in high school, it was like, oh, she's short, she's cute. But I don't think the guys in high school still weren't comfortable admitting that they were attracted to me. I think that I was still one of the abnormal, they'd feel odd admitting that anyone had a crush on me. So I didn't get a lot of attention at all in high school. I did have a boyfriend, but we were very close friends. And so that was my first boyfriend experience. We ended up being best friends for a long time, and then we ended up dating. But as far as like crushes, it was always a weird thing for me, because I feel like the guys that I had crushes on would flirt with me, but not out loud. No one would ever know. Yeah. Exactly. I very much, and I don't think it occurred to me so much in high school that was the case, but I know it was very sneaky, nobody knew.